Okay, everybody, welcome back. I was able to kind of get the opening to work, but then again, it didn't necessarily work exactly. I had it on loop. I needed to have it on hold. Okay. Well, we're back again, taking your calls, talking about dreams for the next hour. Mr. Let's Paint. We've been doing this for a solid week and change, and we've gotten quite a lot of interesting dreams, and we look forward to drawing your dream. Give us a call at 818-528-4516. It's as simple as that. We're, for the time being, here every day at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Drawing your dreams. I don't know if I'll be on Thanksgiving. I might not be on for Thanksgiving. I might take a day off for that. Okay, though I might be able to do a special Thanksgiving one. Let me see what's in the chat room, see if anyone's in there. Just gotta somehow click here and there. Okay, we're almost there. We'll be able to read the chats. Monitor, more so monitor. They're not. Rarely am I glued to the chats. But hey, Alex is in the chat room. Okay. Let me put a post. Let me get the pop-up chat going so I can deal with that. I ordered some new Sharpies. This one's losing its mojo, and then these guys are too small, so just letting you know, making some improvements. I'm constantly trying to make this show better, and there's no way to ever get it correct. I'm almost convinced I just can never. I should have just stayed in the analog to ADCC-55. You know, just do everything analog. I would have been just fine. Instead of you try to get updated with all this technical computer crap, and you're still way behind. So far behind that you could have just stayed with your VHS crap. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Live right now. Okay, we send that over to Facebook. Command C. And we'll do the same for Twitter. Let's see here. Command V. I ordered some Indian ink, and so that could be a whole nother possibility of using India ink as opposed to Sharpies. Maybe I'm ready to grow up. No, I don't know. I don't know if that. Move away from the sort of a graffiti Sharpie angle to a more refined calligraphy. Caligula. I'm going to open up a calligraphy shop where I just sell like quill pens and various Indian inks, and give little workshops on how to do calligraphy, and we're going to call it Caligula. Maybe we'll have swinger parties too at the same time. Okay. All right. So I sent the word out that we are live. Seth is in there. Alex is saying Indian ink in a thin brush. The mic should be louder and the music a little quieter. Yes, thank you very much. I think I noticed that the other day. Let me lower the volume on that. I just lower it considerably. It does not need to be so loud. Okay, I lowered it. Is that better? All caps. It's all caps Sunday, people. So I did lower the music, and let me see. And then my volume here is pretty loud. Good dream it's good dreamy music, isn't it? It is. So anyway, yeah. So we're making improvements as we go along. So yeah, I might wanna we might explore the use of India ink. It's very inexpensive, actually, for all intents and purposes. And I bought some Sennelier Indian ink. It was like $30 off Dick Blick. So we'll give it a shot when I ever get it. Probably won't be for another week or so. Actually, the Sharpies are coming tomorrow because Amazon. You got to be careful with Amazon. I do the Amazon Prime. By the way, call me up and let's talk about dreams. I haven't really got into talking about the dreams, but let's talk about Amazon Prime and thinking that everything you receive or order from them is going to show up in 1 or 2 days, which is not true. You gotta read the little shipping date arrival, because more times than not, like I'd say 50% of the time, you're gonna end up buying. You might end up buying some product that's going to take over a month to get the product, and I'm like, oh, it's free shipping, and sometimes you actually have to pay for shipping too. But sometimes it's, you'd be surprised. Sometimes these products don't come quick, so it's a misnomer. I think it's a class action suit. That would be a good men's suit shop called Class Action Suit. I'm sure someone's already done that, hasn't they? That's too. You gotta watch out, right? You gotta watch out for those third-party sellers. Yeah, you do gotta watch out. You know what's bad too is eBay. eBay is all that is eBay is third-party sellers. I mean, there's no centralized, eBay world, though it's, the center is, or where it's coming from is San Jose, California, but that's the headquarters. But yeah, I mean, everybody there is third party on eBay, and you got to double check that, because I ordered some piping thing that I thought, oh, this is good, I'll get this pipe, and I was being lazy because Home Depot has it, but they don't have it at the Home Depot. They say they had it at the Home Depot, but the stupid Home Depot was, not managed. It's not stupid. It's just, it happens. They don't. They can't possibly have it all figured out. And so, the computer says, yeah, we got a box full of these. And I told the people, I said, look, yeah, you got a box full. It says you have a box full, but the box is the wrong size. You got the wrong size in the box. So you're saying, the box is 1 7/8, but we need. But the box. Okay, so the box is it says 1 5/8, and it's a chock full of these gizmos, but they're actually not 1 5/8. It's a whole box full of 2 2/8 or some other larger number. And they finally figured it out. So but besides the point, I was like, oh, I'm not going to Home Depot. It's a pain in the ass. And this guy on eBay said he would, he's got the same product, the product I want, and sure enough, the guy never. So I bought it, and sure enough, the guy never sent it, and it took like a whole month plus. So if you ever have to you get your money back. But it takes like about a month to go through the process, so it's kind of annoying. All right, that's my take on. We're not talking about dreams. Let's talk about dreams, guys. How was your dreams? I had some more dreams last night. I did, and I can't. I swear to you, I cannot remember one of them. But I knew I was dreaming. Does the phone number work? Oh, come on now. Come on, Rachel. Damn it. This technological. Okay, just a second. Let me figure this out. This is making me so mad sometimes. This computer crap is supposed to be working. Let me double check. Okay, 1-818-528-4516. This is so frustrating, man. I hate technology. I really do. Oh, because I'm not signed in. I was signed in earlier. Stupid computer crap. All right. Oh man. Sign Why are you signing me off from the same damn computer? What the hell's wrong with you? Okay, this is going to take me about 5 years to figure this one out. Sorry, guys. Thought I had it all figured out. I mean, I didn't, but... Come on. Give me a minute. I'll get on eventually. Here we go. Oh shit. Fuck. Come on. Okay, we're in. Damn. Okay. We should be able to receive it. Alright, I think we're going to get a phone call now. Jeez, so lame. Okay, we got through, but man, all this hoops and hurdles to get to reach out and to get things going. So it already took us a quarter of the program to actually. So. Hello, who's this?
Hi, Mr. Westgate. This is Rachel. I was just messaging you on your chat.
Oh, okay, great, Rachel. I'm sorry, the phone wasn't working, and you probably called earlier. So you have a dream, Rachel, huh? Yeah.
I do. I dream often. And I really enjoy your show. Thank you for making it. This dream in particular happened quite some time ago. I had recently started a new job, and I was a school teacher, and I kept having dreams that I was in my classroom, and it wasn't really my classroom, but I just had it was like through dream logic knew that it was my classroom.
Yeah.
And I was a high school teacher, and so I would be in my classroom, but things would be different, and like students would come in I couldn't ever remember their faces, and I always remembered being like confused about, I was very aware that I was in my classroom, but not in my classroom, and that these students were my students, but they weren't my students.
Yes.
And I found myself just kind of looking at this and being very confused, but also being handed like homework documents and paper. And
like how could you possibly, help be, influential or teach any of these people when you don't even really know who they are? You got all this.
Yeah.
You got all this paperwork and books and.
Yeah, and these kids, they come in and they like expect that you have something to offer them, but you don't even know where you are, and your classroom isn't your classroom, but it is your classroom, and then the scenery was often changing. Like at one point there were lots of plants, and they were like cactus, and it was very warm and hot, but then you look away and then there's no more plants, and it's more like modern art.
Okay. Are you in the Southwest by any chance, or?
No, I'm like kind of Pacific Northwest, more like
I see.
just mid-Northwest.
Do you like going to art museums?
I don't dislike it. Sometimes modern art seems to be a little bit too modern for me.
Right.
But then other times, something will really just catch you off guard and means a lot to you and just kind of grabs you. So I'm not against it by any means.
Yeah. And then do you like going to the desert, or a more warmer area with say the cactus?
No, I've only recently started to like cactus. Up until about a month ago, I really kind of thought that they were not that cool. But I've started to realize that there's lots of different varieties. And they're pretty neat in just the way that they are. So, I mean, I guess I'm coming around to cactus, but I don't really have any sort of attachment to the Southwest.
Right. Well, I think you have a trip. I sense that you have maybe a student trip. Maybe you might be taking some of your students on a field trip to the Southwest to look at the cactus, and maybe
that'd be pretty sweet. I'd go on that trip,
and maybe go see the museum, the Contemporary Art Museum.
Huh, that's interesting. That's an idea.
Well, I don't know. We just,
I like it.
We just don't know. We just don't know. But so this is reoccurring, or this just happened? Just the one? It's a one.
No, it's the theme of being in like a classroom.
Yeah.
And having to catch up to like realizing that I'm in a classroom and that I'm teaching, and then I have to like grade papers and do homework. That seems to be kind of a common thread, but the scenery changes. And
that's something that you do consistently all the time, off and on. The grading of the papers.
Yeah, I don't teach anymore. I'm not a teacher anymore. So I think it's more. Yeah, it's probably just residual.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that totally see that. When I used to play like high school football, and for years I would have football dreams about playing football.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great
Very
dream.
interesting.
Yeah, dreams are fun. They are fun, I guess. This is a sort of a fun dream, but it's also kind of frustrating because you feel like you can't really.
Yeah, I wake up tired from this dream. Like this dream takes a lot out of you.
Yeah. Well, I think that the fact that you have the cactus and the modern art is a good thing. That's a good part of the dream, I would say.
Cool. I like it.
All right. Thanks, Rachel, for the dream.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Keep dreaming.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Good night.
You too.
Sweet dreams.
Bye.
Okay, there goes Rachel with her sweet dream. Not terribly sweet. However, the cactus could be sweet if it's. I think there's some sweetness in a cactus, aren't there? Isn't there? Or maybe not. Okay. 818-528-4516. Drawing your dreams. We've drawn quite a few in the past week or so. We will convert some of these into paintings. Probably this coming week. So check those out. We will post those on our Instagram page, Facebook, and stuff, places like that. The internet, man, the internet. All right, so everything's working here. The audio is hopefully not too high one way or the other. Do you hear me good? Otherwise, just because I feel as though sometimes my sound is bad, and maybe it's Craig had a dream. Give me a call, man, Craig. 818-528-4516. But I'm always wondering if my sound is good. I did check the sound from the, like watch. I kind of don't really care to watch the program. Sounds good, says Sean. Okay, good. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Sometimes though, you do one can. I did seem like the sound from the music backdrop was way too loud, so we did lower it. Sounds okay. There is a crackle now and then. Yeah. I know what you mean. The crackle is annoying. And that's popping. That's called the pop. And I've spent some time looking around on the for possible ways to figure that out, and I don't know what it is. It maybe, it could switch to a different kind of mic setup. There are all these little $100 gizmos, and it's like no one, it's like just maybe what we got already is fine, but then B, maybe that other little $100 gizmo will solve all our problems. And so you spend the next 5 hours on maybe Coors Light will help. Yes, sounds okay. There is a crackle. Okay. All right, let's get a call. Here we got another call in here on a Sunday night. Hello, caller. Who's this? Hello.
Hi, this is Laura.
Hi, Laura.
So I don't know how this works. So I just
just
tell you my dream and everything.
Yeah. And we'll draw it as best we can.
Cool. Okay. So a while ago, I had this dream where I was in this subway station.
Yeah.
And I got on the subway station, was in there chilling and going real far down the track and everything. And I get off at the next ride. I'm in this post-apocalyptic subway station, and it's half underwater or something.
Oh wow.
And it's really dark and a cave. And then I meet up with these people, and they're my friends. I don't know. It was weird because they were I just felt I knew them for a really long time, but I didn't. I don't know.
Gotcha.
And we get back on the train tracks, and we're just walking down these train tracks in this water cave subway system. And we get to a certain point where we have to dive underneath the water, and underneath the water is I don't know, it's this weird ooze. And my friend comes back up, and he's this weird griffin thing, and we start riding him down the rest of the track, and
nice.
that was
What's a griffin? What's a griffin? That's like a horse or something, or a dog, or what? With wings, right? Or something with the wings, or.
Yeah, he was an eagle or something,
But it's got wings.
I don't know, yeah, his wings.
Okay, yeah, man, I'm having trouble with my Sharpies are dying out on me, but let me try this one back again. I can't get I can't get a good traction on the. So what do you think's going on in this dream then? What do you? Water and are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. It's somebody was, I guess, calling in. Do you take the subway a lot, or?
What? Sorry, I'm bad connection.
Oh, I was just wondering. Are you always using the subway? In the daily. Is it something that you take a lot? The subway?
No, I'm actually from the middle of the Midwest. We don't have subways or anything.
Okay, yeah, so subway then, okay. Well, there you go. I think, I can kind of see that maybe you would benefit or enjoy going to a place that has a subway. Like Chicago or New York or whatever like that, and and it seemed like a fun dream, is at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I like it. And so you're flying. And that's I tell you that's good. That's good times to be flying. Yeah. That or I've heard that that's a good sign in a dream.
Oh, that's good. Because the other dreams I have are like my teeth falling out. Like I only get flying or teeth falling out.
I know. That's another world of dreams that someone mentioned that I think they had that issue, and I know I've heard about that, and I've also dreamt about that, and that's annoying. The whole teeth falling out scenario. There's some story like, oh, you're afraid of something, or I don't know. They make you feel bad. It's not a good dream, basically.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Well, Laura, this is a lovely dream. I love it. I don't think I really captured it very well, but what the heck,
You did your best. I talk too fast, anyways.
No,
thank you so much.
it's just the way it is. Well, thank you. Thanks for calling in. Thank you. Sweet dreams. I think the thing too is my chiseled Sharpie has lost its luster, and so because of that, I'm having some issues in terms of the flow rider. So I'm having issues there in terms of putting the paint down fast, keeping up fast wise with the story. But I'll tell you this: as I look back on this dream, I still kind of remember what happened in the dream, and I could potentially elaborate on it in the near future if we maybe do some paintings, which I think that is sort of in the works. We're working on that. So we're looking forward to doing that. But we're also looking forward to hearing your dreams, because they are so fascinating, and it's such an honor to hear your dreams and to remember them, frankly. And then the fact, and again, it's an honor that you share them. So share your dreams with us here at 818-528-4516. Do I do digital art? Yeah, I sometimes goof off, like on the iPad. I use the I've been using over the years Create, I think, or Procreate, I think is the name of the app. It's pretty good. I don't think it's pretty industry standard, I guess, or a lot of fine artists will use that program, I think, from what I gather, and then. I don't know much about. I'm not. I'm more. What you see, what you get kind of guy. W.C. Fields. No, out of that. W.Y. Okay, spell it out. There you go. What you see, what you get. Let's take this call here. Hello, caller. Who's this? Hi.
Hi, this is here's Valerie.
Hey, I'm Valerie, and I have a very scary dream.
Valerie. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
Valerie, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Put it down.
So, in this dream, which is scary and maybe in an existentialist way,
yes.
I was carrying a picture frame. Oh, I should back up. This was a dream I had, as in college, so it was a long time ago, over 10 years ago, but I remember it so vividly.
Yeah.
So I was carrying a picture frame, and the corner of the picture frame nicked me in the back of the leg, and I started bleeding, like it wounded me.
Oh.
And then I was bleeding from the leg, and I bled to death.
Oh.
And I died in my dream. People say that you can't die in your dream. That is total crap. I died in my dream.
Oh,
and you know what happened after that? I just dreamed of a void, of nothing. I dreamed nothing.
Oh, wow.
And I've never heard of anybody else having a dream like that where they died and just like dreamed of nothing,
And
like
then
a black void.
you just you just continued to die.
No, I don't know if I was continuing to die or if I was dead, and I think that maybe nothing does happen to you after you die, because maybe that's what happened.
Right,
it happened in
right. Well, did you see the white light thing? Did you get nothing? It was just zero.
No.
It was
Have
zero.
you ever passed out before?
I mean, I guess, yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a light or anything. It was kind of like just passing out, and then there was nothing there. It was just black.
Well, I said it was a picture frame. Was there a picture inside the frame at all, or it was just empty?
It was a blank canvas.
Okay, so it's a blank canvas. Are you an artist by any chance?
I was an art major for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then that makes a lot of sense. I think that I see this as frames will kill you. Picture frames will kill you, particularly as a contemporary artist. Framing is bullshit. First of all, you're an artist, and you have to spend all your money on this art supply crap, and then on top of it, you got to frame your crap. That's bullshit.
Yes, frames are very expensive.
Yeah, so it's that's what I think would happen, and I see that's what happened to you, is that you went bankrupt because you bought some picture frame, and then of course you didn't have health insurance, and then this stupid frame cut you, and then you died from bleeding to death.
Yeah, that's what happened. I just died, and nothing happened.
And then that's just it. You're dead.
Yeah, but everybody else I've ever talked to is like, when you die in your dream and you wake up right when you die. I'm like, yeah, but that didn't happen this time.
What I think what you did is that you didn't freak out. You're like, oh, I'm dreaming, so what? I died in my dream. I don't care, or I'm cool with it. And so you went with it, and what you were given was the experience of the nothingness from
or maybe
death,
I just actually died.
Well, you might have died
for 2 seconds.
I think that I mentioned I had a dream where I saw a bunch of white light crap in the middle, like in the middle of sleeping, kind of, and I was aware of it, and I'm like, what's this? What's this? It was like, whoa, it was like heavy duty, and I don't know what it was, but I thought, oh, this could be like, a little portal to death, like I almost died, kind of thing. But I don't, there was no real reason for me to have that dream. I was not going, looking back as I recall it, there was nothing. And probably for you, you're not like, what was, why did I have that dream,
I did think about it a lot. I mean, I remember it now. That had to have been like 15 years ago, now that I think about it. And for some reason, it just stuck with me.
Well, and so you don't do any artwork anymore, though?
No, I was kind of doing comics for a while, and I wanted to be an illustrator, but my college didn't have an illustration program, so I was like, well, I'm not going to do fine art stuff for rich people. So I changed my major.
Rich people.
Well, you almost have to be rich already. Either that, they were like, you need really good business skills. You've got to take some business classes if you want to be a fine artist.
I don't know. It's easier nowadays, but, I got to say, I was fortunate that from an early, right off the bat, I was interested in painting landscapes. And that's some good bread and butter money, because you can always sell a landscape, usually.
People
like a landscape. So, I was able to survive that way. But, if you were interested in making some, like cutting edge or whatever it is, but not a landscape, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough.
Well, thanks for drawing my dream. Your drawing came out better than I could have ever imagined.
Well, it's
exactly
hard.
What it was like.
I couldn't really go further with it because it's mainly that's what it was, and then I didn't really know how to put the light because you didn't really have light.
I didn't. Yeah, I should have told you where it happened and all that, but that's not it. It was just my parents' house outside.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well,
like if you wanted to draw like what are they called? Not a deck, but the carport kind of thing, you know?
Oh, okay, a carport.
In there.
All right.
In a carport.
Okay, a carport.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Where I am doesn't matter.
I'll put a little car there.
A car, yeah.
All right. Give it a little depth, Yeah,
I guess maybe the fact that I died took so much focus off of everything else. I forgot to tell you where it happened.
No, well, look, maybe this is one case where in the dream where that's all doesn't matter. What was crucial is the fact that this picture frame, killed you.
Yeah. I mean, that's stuck with me my whole life for some reason.
Wow. That's crazy.
So, like I said, thank you for drawing my dream. It came out a lot better than I thought it would.
Oh, well, keep dreaming and get back, do some cartoons, do some, do whatever, get back into the creativity world. Don't.
Okay.
I would say.
People have been telling me.
Yeah, well, don't, because this dream is kind of like telling you to not make art. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like. And I tell you, sometimes dreams are conflicting, and I think that in this case, I would not listen to that dream. Because of course I'm an advocate, or at least sometimes I'm an advocate to creativity, for creativity. So.
Yeah, I mean, I like your idea. Drawing people's dreams seems like something that I could get into doing.
Yeah. Well, and also draw your dreams too. I haven't really been able to. I have a couple of books that I kept track of my dreams, but I did this in 95, 96, and so it's been a while that I really got into it again. So.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
That's a long time ago.
You get new material all the time, though, I guess.
Well, you could with dreams. Dreams are endless.
Yeah.
And what's neat about talking to people about their dreams is that you kind of get the best dreams of all, because we all have like one or two interesting dreams once in a while that are just so vivid. But an individual, it's kind of hard to have crap loads of awesome dreams all the time. All right. Well,
what would you say that? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, no.
Thanks for ruining my dream.
Why would I say that? Well, I just say it's interesting because I wouldn't have thought of this dream. I wouldn't have thought of anytime anyone decides to call in and tells me their dreams. They're usually pretty crazy dreams, and so that's what I'm saying is that. But whereas if I just focused only on my crazy dreams, well, for one, I can barely remember them. So there you go. I mean, I just wouldn't be busting out a lot of great dreams. That's all.
Well, thanks, man.
Okay.
I got pie in the oven.
Okay, yeah.
So
Thank you, Valerie. Yeah.
See you later.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Love your show. Bye.
Okay. Sweet dreams. All right. Taking your calls. Painting your dreams. Drawing your dreams. I'm sorry. Drawing. Sean says drinking and drawing might be a fun show. It could be, actually. We are definitely open to all types of possibilities. But the Dream Drawing Show, mind you, it's as we've discovered, there's not as many callers or takers as there maybe could be, because it's hard to remember our dreams, and B, it's maybe it's a little embarrassing maybe to talk about our dreams, but it's also somewhat anonymous by calling in. You could just give us a different name, and maybe you can disguise your voice, and in that sense, the sky's the limit. And so don't let there's always a way to share your dream with us, particularly if it seems like it might be a little too personal, which they're bound to be. And so it's a sensitive subject. There's no doubt it's a sensitive deal. The dreams, our dreams. All right, so taking your calls at 818-528-4516. We're already chugging away towards the top of the hour, going till 7 o'clock, and then maybe just a tad bit longer if we get some more calls. We have a run of calls. It's better to have a run of calls than a run of than run into the to the toilet. Trying to make a pun connection, but not sure that really made any sense. Thanks again for being here. We're talking dreams. Dreams are your friend, as we like to say. They can give you a well, I mean, it's easy to just say disregard them. It's easy to do that, but there will be a time in your life, or there are times in your life. So it's not necessarily once; it could be multiple times when you will have a crazy ass dream that is vivid and you remember it, and it's important enough, and usually it can have give you guidance or replicate in a very abstract way, mind you, what is happening in your life, and so usually if you're going through some weird turmoil, or it doesn't have to be turmoil, it could be an exciting thing or just memorable thing. Sometimes it's just a TV commercial that you saw. Well, maybe not a TV commercial, but like if you watch like a lot of murder mysteries, you're gonna probably have some weird possible things happen in your dreams that are, if you observe and remembered your dream, you could make the connection that you were watching some terrible made-for-TV movie, kind of deal. All right, just waiting for your call here. Tell us your dream. I'm Mr. Let's Paint. Looking forward to hearing your dream. Got a couple of interesting dreams here tonight. Love to draw your dreams right now. Give us a call. Quiet right now. Maybe you're dreaming. Maybe you're dreaming right now. I don't know. Checking my emails. That's always good. Is the music working? How's the music still playing? Is it still playing all right? Because I turned it down, so maybe you're not hearing it. Maybe I just put you all to sleep. Is what we've done. This is entirely possible. I was able to play the opening little clip earlier at the beginning of this program. However, I wasn't able to really control it. I'll get it figured out, I guess. I don't know what the heck, why it doesn't work as well as it should, but yesterday I couldn't get it to work at all. Though we persevere. As you may or may not know, here at Let's Paint TV, that's at the very least what we do. Persevere. Well, there's really not much else we can do but persevere. So we do just that. Okay, it's supposed to rain here in Los Angeles. I think about a week or so ago, I heard that Los Angeles was actually the hottest place in the country, which is doesn't always happen all the time, and it's somewhat of an oddity to some degree. Because you would think that, Phoenix and places like that would be hotter, and they usually are. So, and it's still, but anyway, it's supposed to get down to the 50s, which you probably are jealous to know that we are in the 50s, and that it might rain later in the week here. But right now it was a nice, hot, sunny day. I'm talking about our waking moments here on life, though it could be a dream. I could be in your dream right now, and the one way to have this program in your dreams is to play it while you're asleep. Just replay this program. Did anyone actually? No one has called back, have they, with their homework? And you're wondering what the homework was, and it's simply to remember your dream or dreams, and then call me back here at 818-528-4516, and I'll draw your dreams. Now we've set aside 10 canvases to paint, to elaborate from the drawings that we have done this past week or so. And though we will keep the door open for the dreams, your dreams, every day, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 Eastern, for a solid hour of power, an hour of power, of dreams, power dreams. That might not be a good title, Power Dreams. Anyway, I love to hear your dreams. I love to hear you tell me your dreams, and I love to draw your dreams, and give or take, give you my 2 cents, be it what it may be of value. By the way, if you are in any kind of mental anguish or turmoil, in particularly from your various dreams, by no means should you take my interpretation or drawing, and also drawing, that is, as your only outlet for help. In fact, this is only strictly for entertainment purposes, and I would strongly advise you to get professional help. I am not a professional, and I have no qualifications to draw your dreams. Let's take this call here. Exciting to get another call coming in here. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Trey.
Trey, what's up, Trey?
Not much. I just was calling in to get some advice, actually. Do you have any ways to help remember dreams? Because I don't remember my dreams.
Yeah. So you don't have any dreams?
I have some, but it's few and far between that I remember them.
Okay, so you don't have any fun dream to tell me then?
No, well, but I was just trying to call in to see if you had advice on how I can remember them, so then I can call in later with them.
Okay. So what I would suggest is get a book if you can, and it's up to you if you want it lined or empty. It's up to you. Like, do you like to draw, or do you just like to write, or whatever? What do you do?
Yeah, I draw a lot.
Okay, so I would get a regular empty book like this, and put on the front of it dreams, and put it by your bedside. Put it by your bedside.
Okay.
And have a pen, your favorite pen. Have a handful of pens, whatever. Now, and if you get then wake up. When you wake up, do you sleep through your night? Like, you don't wake up ever, or what?
Yeah, no, I usually don't wake up.
Okay, so you just sleep right through. You have a great time sleeping. So what you could do is disrupt your sleep pattern somehow. Do you drink alcohol?
No, but I smoke far too much weed.
Okay, well, why don't you switch it up and drink a bunch of alcohol? And then what happens is that you wake up in the middle of the night, and it just wakes you up.
Okay.
I know that from my own experience. It's
yeah.
So whereas pot will probably permanently put you right through to the next day, and it's speculation, or it's more times than not people say it's better that you sleep all the way through. But if you disrupt your sleeping patterns, and so then you wake up, then you're bound to remember or think that there was some weird dream that happened.
Yeah.
But is that healthy? I don't. I'm telling you to get drunk, basically.
No, I'm not concerned about health at all. I'm concerned about getting some content I want to keep some dreams. I want to write them down so I can tell them to you.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I don't know about. I mean, I'm not advocating drinking. I'm just maybe stop smoking the weed. Maybe that's what you need to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
That
that's
might
probably
help.
a good plan.
Yeah. Or maybe do you when you smoke weed? Do you smoke it all day, or do you smoke it at the end of the night? How do you?
End of the day, usually after I've done my stuff.
Okay, so then do you do it at like 4:20 or later?
No.
Yeah.
No, usually after dinner and after everything's done.
Okay, so that's chilling you out, but you're well rested, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, maybe just don't smoke the weed and see what happens.
Right.
And then that might work. That might work. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I'm also not really remembering my dreams as much as I thought I would during this whole past week of doing dreams and talking about dreams, and it's just not clicking. But I've gotten a couple of them, or I got some glimpses of them. Hey, no sweat. Just go with it. We're talking about them. The more we talk about it here, Trey, the more chances that you're keeping the door open so that you can remember some parts of a dream. And if you had your little dream book next to you, then you might be able to actually write it down.
Now, you're talking about the dream book. With my drawings that I've been doing lately, I've just kind of started as of recent, but I've found that it's all just creepy faces that I end up drawing. Do you think that has something to do with my dreams, maybe?
It could. I mean, it's entirely possible. But you won't know until you start getting some data, which is being able to write down the dreams, and then
I'm logging what's going on.
Yeah.
Right. All right, well, that's all good advice. I'll probably go out and buy something for that, and I'll get myself a nice journal and some pens and a case of beer, and
yeah.
We'll get it figured out.
You'll get a dream eventually, I think. I think it's all there in us somehow,
Right. Yeah.
All right then, Trey. Good luck on that. Sweet dreams.
Thanks. Yeah, you too.
Okay, Sam says good luck too on that dream.
Yeah. I saw. Thanks, Sam.
All right. All right. Hey, we're talking about your dreams or drawing your dreams. Trey actually didn't have a dream because he's not able to dream, which is again it's an ongoing problem. I'm having the issue too. I'm like clogged somehow. It's almost like I can't. I can't take a dump or whatever. I can't do something. I don't know. But I can't. I'm not able to. Don't sleep for a week. Says that's an interesting idea. Let's get this next caller in here. Hello, caller. Who's this?
This is Peter. How are you?
Peter, what's going on, Peter?
Not much. Big fan of your work. Awesome painting, by the way.
Thank you.
I have this is a really old dream. It's from my childhood, but it's always stood out to me, and it was like a fever dream.
A fever? Like you had?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you were sick?
Yeah. And since I was a kid, it was pretty scary because it involved a witch.
Okay.
It was the Snow White witch. You know, when she gets in her little get up and stuff.
Yeah. She's kind of like she's all beautiful and stuff.
Yeah, and this is her hag version.
Her hag? Like, wait, is there a bad version to Snow White? I thought she was just always beautiful. She has a bad side?
No, not Snow White. Yeah, the evil queen who dresses up as a hag, she like drinks some acid and like and like turns into a hag so she can like get Snow White to eat the apple.
So you're saying Wicked Witch of the West or the East or something? Okay, so I'll make a
yeah, she's she doesn't have green skin, but she looks a lot like the Wicked Witch, and she's all hunched over and kind of grandma-y.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, got hunched over.
So this is, let me just describe the dream. I don't remember because it's so long ago. Sorry. So like she was terrifying me in my dream, and I forget if it was me or I think it was me. Like I bit her in her stomach area, and she like stretched out and she like screeched because she's getting bit.
Wow.
She was like vertical or horizontal while she was, yeah. That's all I remember.
Okay, so you bit into her belly. And was there fabric there, or it was straight up skin?
No, she was wearing her cloak.
So there was a fabric, in her outfit. Okay.
Yeah.
But you were able to penetrate somehow into the skin and maybe a little blood. Teeth
I don't think there was any blood.
Okay, so there was no teeth marks, no indentations on herself. Well, okay,
No,
all right.
She just stretched really far.
She stretched.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you are. Somehow.
You don't have a live feed of it, so I can't see it.
Oh, we don't have a live feed? Well, it's a little late.
No, I don't.
Oh, I see. You don't. I see. Okay. Because we are live. Well, what do you think's going on? I have no idea what the hell this is about. This is just weird.
Well, I'm sure she was like I don't know, representation of fear. I don't know. But it was a fever dream, so it was a crazy dream.
Right, because you were at fever. You were doing the fever, and you were a kid. And
yeah.
But I don't get the Snow White because I don't know Snow White, the movie or the cartoon or whatever. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not that well versed, but this is the monster lady. This is not Snow White. Right.
No, not Snow White.
But this is. Do you like witches, or do you have issues when you?
Yeah, I like the witch archetype and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of them are scary.
What do you know who the most famous witch of all is?
The
Most famous witch of all.
reindeer, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
No. Okay, well that's a good question for in the chat room. I will not divulge who I think the witch is, the most famous witch of all is, but I will not get in. I'll leave that. We'll just anyway. Well, thanks so much.
Thatcher?
Yeah, we're getting close. We're talking politics, but no, it was not Margaret Thatcher. Someone might have it, but I'm not going to say. Well, geez. So, but you recovered. You didn't die. You know what I mean? And you know, I think.
I get lost in the dream abyss.
But you know, I think what it's showing is that you are a fighter, Peter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Even though you're sick and all, you are fighting. And archetypes or whatever, you're going to fight, and you know you're going to get through your fever, which you did, and you here you are today.
Yeah, it was a scary dream, but yeah. I wish I'm logging in to see it really quick so I can just.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll give you
get on
a
the
few
computer.
minutes.
Are there any other callers? I don't want to.
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Yes. Here we are. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting a Bernie Sanders ad right now.
Oh, really? On my my channel.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
That's how it went down.
I mean, that's basically what happened. I mean, I couldn't see my face. I just saw her body, but yeah. That's awesome. Thank you.
You got it, buddy. All right. Sweet dreams.
What? Sorry, what'd you say?
Sweet dreams.
Yes, you too, my friend. Have a good night.
All right. Good night. All right. Well, we'll keep the lines open for maybe one more call. If you're out there and you like to call in and have me draw your dreams. Otherwise, I want to just thank you for hanging out again. We're here. Yeah, let's get this call. Here we go. One more caller here. Hello, caller. Who's this?
Hi, this is Edwin.
Edwin, what's going on?
Not much. You want to know about my dream? I have it's a recurring dream. I have it a lot, actually. I'd say maybe 85% of my dreams are some variation on this dream.
Wow.
And I don't know, it probably has something to do with my penis. So,
Gotcha.
So in my dream, I'm a cop, right?
Okay.
I'm like a police officer.
Are you
and
really
I have a
one or
gun.
no?
What?
You're not really a police officer, are you?
Well, I don't know. I can't tell you about that. So in my dream,
right.
I'm also. I mean, I might or
No
may
worries.
not be a police officer,
Oh,
but in my
gotcha.
dream, I'm definitely.
All right. Gotcha.
And in my dream, I have a gun,
Gotcha.
but it falls apart, or it doesn't shoot the bullets, or it's my hand,
Yeah.
or it's just like it never works, and I have to kill the bad guy, right? Because I need to protect and serve.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It never works right. I don't know. It's always something different.
Yeah.
Like last time, what happened last time? What happened last time? I was trying to shoot somebody, and it never happens the way I want it to. You know what I mean? I guess that's the same with most things in life.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So you're thinking it has something to do with your penis.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like a gun, and it's,
Right.
it's masculine, it's aggressive, it's
Yes.
a tool of destruction. It's like a penis,
Right, but it kind of got soggy on you.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
it didn't work. It's like a banana. Instead of a gun, you got a banana with you and stuff. And
Exactly.
I think it's just performance issues, stuff like that. Hey, you know, it happens to the best of us. So no worries. It's all right. There's ways to get it back up again.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
It's less about me. It's more about, you know, it's the townsfolk. They're counting on me to take care of business, you know, to put the bad guys away.
Yeah.
And here I'm looking like an asshole because I'm getting paid, you know, I'm getting paid $100,000 a year plus with overtime.
Yeah.
And I can't even shoot this fucking guy, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm looking like a fool.
Well, you're human, and you're concerned that maybe, you know, there might be a concern that maybe maybe this is not a sexual thing, and that it's more of, you know, the responsibility of having a gun and potentially killing somebody, you know, is a pretty heavy duty deal, you know, and maybe, you know, you're concerned about that, you know.
I don't know.
You think it's more sexual? You think it's more sexual?
No, I don't think it's sexual necessarily. I think it's more, when I say penis, I don't mean necessarily sexual, but more of a...
Macho.
Yeah, like a status symbol, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a cop, and like, what's the difference between me and a cop? Well, a cop has a gun, you know? I can't go up to somebody and shoot somebody, but if I'm a cop, I can fucking shoot everybody, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've got the opportunity, you know? It's like, this is the only time I'm gonna get away with it, but I can't. If something's not working right, I'm a good guy, you know? I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good guy with a gun, and I can't help them, you know? I don't know what it is. It happens a lot. It's always, all my dreams, 85% of my dreams, 87% of my dreams are all action movies, you know?
Yeah.
With the logic of a dream, because it's a dream.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, you're getting it. That's a good representation of what I'm thinking in my head brain, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it seems like you're not, something's telling you not to go through with it, maybe, somehow.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that. That's,
well, it's...
Yeah. That's another side I didn't even think about. Maybe I don't want to shoot them.
Yeah, right. That's the thought there, maybe.
But in my dreams, I don't know.
Well, Edwin, look, as we've stated earlier in the disclaimer, you know, you're more, you know, you if it's really bothering you, you really should maybe get someone to, you know, some professional help or something.
You're a professional, John.
Well,
I'm calling you.
I'm this is all entertainment. This is entertainment.
No. I'm kidding. No. What you tell me is going to determine what kind of course of action I take for the rest of my life.
No.
You don't even realize it, but the phone call, I'm going to quit my job.
No.
You don't even know. You can't put that disclaimer on. It's too late for that.
No, the disclaimer's already there.
You already drew the picture. You drew the picture of my life. It's too late for that. You can't change it now.
All
you
right,
can't go back on it.
Okay, Edwin. Thanks for the dream.
Thanks for the picture.
All right. Take care.
I love you.
Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Man. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. There goes Edwin in his dream. We got one more dream to come in, or not? We'll take one more, I guess. Otherwise, we'll sign off. We'll be back again tomorrow night. So, guys, look, you can dream all you can. Try your best. There's you know, someone called in, I guess it was a Trey. He asked, how do we get these dreams going? How do we get it going? And like I said, it behooves me, or behooves me, whatever. I don't necessarily know, but if we Google it, which I haven't yet done, there might be some tips there. But what I like the idea of keeping the book handy is if that you might start writing, and then it will be a groundswell at some point. you know, it might be a trickle at first, but then, you know, at some point it becomes a full steam, a full fountain, a waterfall. You know, it would just start gushing. And so anyway, so that's one way to do it. Maybe, you know, maybe it's calamine lotion. No, chamomile tea, or, you know, some herbal tea thing that might help. I've heard people say melatonin. I would stay away from melatonin anything. I've heard bad things, that if you can, you know, start using that all the time, it's probably not the best. And obviously, if you're taking any kind of sleep, you know, any kind of medicines to help you go to sleep, probably not going to have any dreams. I don't know. Actually, Dayquil or NyQuil, you know, some of those might be actually kind of weird. You might get some weird dreams that way if you're able to wake up and remember. But I think you get so foggy and groggy that you might not remember it. But who knows? It is endless possibilities. But it's been said, let's just say, in particular with the marijuana, that apparently does fog your memory to some degree, I guess. But again, we're all uniquely different, and just because you're smoking a bunch of weed doesn't mean you can't have a dream. And you are dreaming. You're just not remembering. That's all. We're all having dreams. I think to be alive, you have to have dreams. You are dreaming. You have to have a dream state of mind. You are dreaming. You're just not remembering, but you are having dreams. I'm certain of that. Now, do we remember them? That's the big $1,000, $1 million candy bar. All right, so that's it for us here then, unless we got one more call. That's it. Thanks again for hanging out. We'll see you again tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. Maybe I'll get my UTC, Universal Time Code. Get that figured out too. All right, guys. Thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for everybody that called in, and keep dreaming, people. Bye-bye.